Have you ever wondered why people in African towns leave the salon not just with a new hairstyle, but with every strand of hair that was combed out during the process of making the hair? Why do most people prefer to go with their hair strands? What do they do with it? What will happen if they leave it in the salon? Let's find out in this story. In a small town of Wada, a town filled with able-bodied young men and women, with low-cost housing and a thriving economy, there stood a unisex hair salon called Emirates Beauty Place. The salon, though modest, was the lifeblood of the town, a place where women gathered, not just to style their hair, but to share stories of their daily life activities. They laugh and share wisdom passed down through generations. Kumba, the owner, was a woman of great skill and even greater kindness. Her hands had a magic touch, turning even the most unruly hair into beautiful braids, twists, or bouncy curls. But there was one thing that puzzled outsiders who occasionally visit her salon. After Kumba finished combing a client's hair, she would carefully remove the hair caught in the comb, roll it into a small ball, and hand it to the client. The client, without uttering a word, would take the hair with a nod of gratitude and tuck it away into a small cloth or pouch they brought with them. One day, a young woman named Amina, who had just moved into the small town from the bustling city, came to Kumba's salon. She had heard of Kumba's skills and was eager to have her hair styled. As Kumba gently combed through Amina's thick curly hair, the two women chatted about life, the city, and a small town. When Kumba finished, she did as she always did, carefully removed the hair from the comb, rolled it into a ball, and offered it to Amina. Before we continue, I want to welcome you to this channel. I share stories like these 3 times a week. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello! Thank you for coming back. Kindly share this video with your friends and family. Now let's get back to the story. Amina stared at the small ball of hair in Kumba's hand, confused. "What am I supposed to do with this?" she asked, her city accent still strong. The salon grew quiet as the other women turned their attention to Amina. Kumba smiled gently and gestured for Amina to sit down. "Let me tell you a story, Amina, so you can understand." Kumba began. "Amina, listen, long ago, before the world became as busy as it is now, our ancestors believed that every part of your body carried a piece of your spirit. Hair especially was seen as powerful. It carried our essence, our memories, and our connection to the earth and to our ancestors. When we comb our hair, it's not just strands that fall. It is part of us." She continued. "In those days, if someone wanted to harm you, they might try to get a piece of your hair. With it, they could cast spells, curse you, or control your spirit. So our people learned to take their hair after it was combed to keep it safe. Some would bury it near the roots of a sacred tree, others would burn it to return it to the elements, and some would store it carefully in their homes to make it a lock. It was a way of protecting themselves, their spirits, and their connection to those who came before." Amina listened carefully, her eyes wide with wonder. "But Kimber, do people still believe in those things today?" she asked, curious, but still slightly skeptical. Kumba nodded in affirmative. "Some do, but for many of us, it's about respecting our traditions, remembering who we are and where we come from. It is a way to honor our ancestors and protect ourselves in a world that is always changing. By taking your hair, you're saying to the world that you are in control of your spirit and your destiny. Amina thought for a moment, then carefully took the small ball of hair from Kumba's hand. She felt a strange sense of peace as she placed it in her purse, as if she was taking a piece of the village ancient wisdom with her. The other women smiled, pleased that another piece of their tradition had been passed on. As Amina left the salon that day, she felt a deeper connection with the town, to the land, and to the women who had become her new friends. She realized that the simple act of taking the hair from the comb was not just about tradition, but about identity, respect, and the unbreakable bond between past and present. Many years passed since Kumba's encounter with Amina, and she's now well known in the whole country as the #1 skilled braider, renowned for her attention to detail and respect for the ancient traditions. One day, a mysterious client, Amma, arrived at Emirate Beauty Place. "Are you Kumba?" she inquired. "I was told you are the only one that can help me, oh." Yes. I can make and braid any hairstyle," Kumba said, thinking Amma was referring to her hair-making prowess. "My sister, I have lost the lock of my hair. Hey, it was taken by a mischievous spirit. Without it like this, my family prosperity and good fortune are at risk," Amma echoed. Kumba stepped back in shock. "My sister, the spirit's name is Ntima," Amma continued. "He delights in collecting people's hair strands and locks, disrupting their life balance," Amma added. Kumba nodded. "We must retrieve your hair strand and restore balance in your life," Kumba said emphatically. The next day, at dawn, Kumba and Amma embarked on a perilous journey through the hinterlands. Along the way, they encountered the wise elder Opanin, who told them how they can defeat the bad spirits and recover Amma's hair lock. As they neared the bad spirit hut, the air thickened with tension. "Kumba, hey, your braiding skill hold the key," Amma whispered. "Braid a trap for the bad spirit Ntima." With trembling hands, Kumba started to braid a trap with her hair extensions for the bad spirit, infusing each strand of hair with protection herbs. The bad spirit Ntima saw the braided hair. It was mesmerized by the braid's beauty and revealed itself. Amma and Kumba negotiated the return of Amma's ball of hair. As they departed, Ntima warned, "Respect the sacred strands of your hair, lest you will lose it forever." Back at Emirate Beauty Place, Kumba helped Amma reunite her hair lock with her hair. Prosperity and good fortune returned to Amma's family. And so, the story of taking one's hair from the comb lived on for generations. And every time a new client came to Emirate's Beauty Place, they too learned the importance of that small ball of hair, carrying with them not just strands of themselves, but a piece of the town's heart. The end. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Linda. Kindly share this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I appreciate your support. Bye bye.